Now, ABC reporter Michael Vincent joins us now on the phone from Cairo. Michael, where have you been today and what have you seen?
Well, for a couple of hours, Virginia, there was a peace here in Cairo, in Tahrir Square. The local Muslim clerics went down and told the police they were going to organise for the military to come in and stand between the protesters and the police who've been trying to protect the Interior Ministry building, which is quite a long way from the Tahrir Square itself. So for a few hours, we were actually able to go down towards that barricade where the military had formed up, and we wandered through an incredible amount of destruction, bricks littering the ground, cars burned out, some homes and buildings that have been burned out. And after quite a long walk, we managed to get to that final barricade where there were 4 armoured personnel carriers protecting the police. These are military personnel as well, hundreds of military personnel in between the two crowds. For the most part, the protesters actually had showed a lot of discipline. They pulled their people back, all the way back to the square. There were human chains in between along the way every 20, 50 metres. People locking arms to stop any potential troublemakers from getting in. As we walk down there, a lot of people are still affected by the tear gas. And like I said, over that final barricade next to those armoured personnel carriers, it was incredible timing. We literally got over. We started to find some of the officers to speak to, and it appears the police got spooked. Tear gas rounds were starting to get fired off in massive numbers. We took refuge underneath one of the personnel, next to one of the armoured personnel carriers, and then once the smoke blew back, actually blew back in the faces of the police, who then doubled over and vomited and had to be dragged off to ambulances. When we had that break, we legged it back to the square where the protesters were beginning to surge forward for the confrontation.
All right, well, and let's have a look at some pictures of the square. We can show our viewers this morning live pictures of Tahrir Square in Cairo, where those people are still continuing to gather. That's the scene there. What's come of that call, Michael, for a 1 million-person rally? Do we expect that to take place any time soon? And which groups are going to be taking part in it?
Well, there have been calls for people, a 1 million-man march or 1 million-person rally ever since Friday, the last Friday, when Friday prayers brought people out into Tahrir Square. That was the Muslim Brotherhood. Those Muslim Brotherhood haven't returned to the square officially in any capacity. The organisation has kept their people away because they still want elections to go ahead. The people in the square are mostly secular. They don't want the elections to take place. They don't think the secular parties will do well. They don't want the military to use the election to stay in power. And all the concessions of the past 24 hours, they haven't believed them, and that is why they've continued up until this truce that was declared today for those few hours.
Michael Vincent, good to talk to you today. Thanks so much for that.
Thanks, Virginia.